on this patch, which is only a week old, but it is their 86th encounter. Historically, FoCuS had the upper hand, but is that still the case? Sock looked terrifying versus ORC. And we gotta join Buck. Look terrifying versus ORC. With great timings. Can Fortitude do the same? Against Lin, he oftentimes looks hopeless. But he was working on this matchup. 3 maps to glory. Or to Dortmund, I gotta say. Can we get a match together now? Looking good. Looking good. What a week for FoCuS this could be. Overcoming a 32 series loss streak versus Happy to qualifying for Rara Land. Come to the country where one of his best friends is at. The past couple of encounters went into 40's direction. The last one was a draw, though. Rare to see. I don't know if we know all the results there. I would say 40 is the big favorite. He's coming into this as the top seed. Everybody, when there's a LAN tournament, is like, where's 40? Where are the humans? Where are the Chinese? He answers the call. Just like he answered the call in Dubai and took the title off of the Emperor. Can he not only crown himself the king of Dubai, but also the king of Dortmund? We'll see. Fact is, Lolite will not get the ticket today. He has another chance next week. Xiao KK is out of the competition, and this is the first decision in the Rara qualifiers in week 3. What are the approaches? Farseer, Grunt into Headhunter. This is what we've seen pretty much the entire time. I've seen a couple of ladder games between Sock and FoCuS at the very least, and FoCuS looked really good there. He had a weakness back in the mid-2010s against the Human. When every other matchup he looked terrifying at, just the damn pesky humans he couldn't get over. And he tried so much. Including Wyvern harasses. And this might be a key here now as well, 10 years later. For 40, the Orcs are oftentimes a roadblock. It is not their most beloved matchup, but a matchup you gotta fight, and I guess a matchup that they expected as well. Looking at the bracket. As 40 had the easier Xiao KK opponent, who then finally abstained. And also FoCuS, due to current shape, the favorite against Lawlight. We got an Archmage opener into shop. This is the neutral map. Afterwards is loser's pick. The first thing you gotta do is to prevent this Archmage from getting left. Oh my god. Oh my god. Double claw and circlet. You want to be aggressive. You want to be in the orc base, tear buildings down, force lumber off of him. And this is the perfect item drop for that. Extraordinary. FoCuS with the circlet himself, so these expenses even out. He got the nickname Dubai King across the Chinese community. Well, maybe soon it's Dortmund King. So far, 40 decides to not continue creeping to level 3. To not go into Burrow, so it's a very different playstyle compared to what Sok played. Sok also was very adamant in going tier 3 whenever he could. 40, I would say, a little less experimental, trusting in his rifles, as we saw the blacksmith already. But it's pretty much exactly what FoCuS wants. No level 3 Archmage, no pressure on burrows, no pressure on tier 2 buildings, I guess. And I would give this early game to FoCuS. For now. Headhunter damage ramping up, stutter stepping. It is incredibly rare to see that a Farseer levels faster to 3 than an Archmage does. I think 40 just squandered his advantage. Thank you, FezoFest, for the 42 month. 2,893. And Xthris coming in with a 6 month as well. 2,894. Since this is a long series, there's definitely adjustments on both sides possible. Blade Master mirror images. And different army compositions. As well as, on the other side, Mass Casters, expansions, Mountain Kings, Mass Air. And usually, Orcs rush to dispel. Shaman as fast as you can to get rid of these Water Elementals, but the Water Elementals are no threat. FoCuS does an extraordinary job controlling the Archmage after 40 decided that he wants to be aggressive towards the army. 6 minutes, and after the item drops, everything in favor of FoCuS. Mountain King out though. He's the carry. Thordin Rockbeard. If Fortitude wants to claim map 1, it goes to the Mountain King. Last hit should be relatively easy. Oh. Not the hammer like this. Fighting over the big bounty in the middle. 40 with militia calls early to assert dominance as FoCuS is expanding. The item went to the Farseer, and that's a mana stone. Great value. Oh, and snare. Archmage far forward. Storm. Farseer wasn't here for the chain lightning. Oh, now he is. No mana for it. Lucky break. 40 trying to run. If an end snare is ready, this Archmage falls, and this attack is a disaster. Item to FoCuS. Town portal for 40 gone. Rifle falls. TC level 2. He had to invest the mana stone though, but that's an investment that will pay off very, very, very quickly. Next attack. Militia time also. New militias called and the next wave of attack is rolling. Expo can't be cancelled no more. But also no fortification. Peons ready. FoCuS waiting in the wings. Mountain King able to close the door. with Clap, but it's only Clap 1. And we still don't have a level 3 Archmage. That is astonishing. Nature of the 2 farm tech. You tech as fast as possible. You go to rifle casters as fast as possible. But your heroes might be lacking in a very hero-centric matchup. FoCuS trying to get some snipes, repositions the army. Reinforcements are hard to get. Raider falls, so does a priest, but the Bursey, easy snack, and now we finally got level 3. FoCuS's units are falling like flies. Stomp on the damage dealer. The sustain might be lacking with priests falling, but heavy losses on both sides. Militia, Water Elemental, surround! The Invo Potion and Heal Scroll are both on the TC, trying to pass it. Heal Scroll use, can he squeeze through? He can. His sleeve got a little wet there between the Water Elementals, but the Invo Potion is here and the Farseer safe for now. Will a Water Elemental expire? It certainly will. And now the Farseer can get out. 40 in trouble. 46 food, but that will even out very soon. Next end snare flying. Wolves are chasing. Rifles falling. Was supposed to be the Hail Mary. That's around on the Farseer, but it wasn't it. That wasn't it. Expo lead FoCuS. Army lead FoCuS. Hero lead. Hard to say. It's again the MK. But he has no mana no more. No consumables either. A bare knuckle box fight between 2 long-standing rivals. FoCuS. He got what he wanted. He stopped 2 pushes. And some saves in the north. What's left in the tank, 40? As the general. You should know a thing or two about tanks. If there's a human player that knows a thing about tanks, it's him. Thank you very much, by the way, for 1,000 viewers at this ungodly early hour. Trying to creep. Got an invuln. Resources are not plenty, but Clap is powerful. Nobody has a town portal. Do or die. Militia coming. Raiders intercept the casters once again. Masterful snipes by FoCuS. If he goes through with it, and he absolutely is. TC level 3. Lines it up. Mountain King in the front row. Of course. Can't pass the invul anymore. The carry's dead. The Archmage is trapped. FoCuS takes map number 1 convincingly. And I think this was more or less strategic, right? We've seen humans dominate orcs. Sock went 4-0. Just yesterday with early Archmage harass. But not so much 40. Decided to go a different path, a different route. And Autumn Leaves goes to the Horde. And now, the first loser's pick, Hammerfall. Whew. Stressful situation now. Can't give FoCuS a 2-0 lead, even though both players are... Both players are Marathon Man. And know how to swing series around. It's not a comfortable position to be in. Key is level 3 Archmage. Or at least a burrow push. Orcs are having such a hard time holding these burrow pushes. 40 decided not to go for it. And also, good decision making by FoCuS. Saw that the Archmage is no threat. Saw that he can skip on Shaman for a bit. Queued that expansion timing way faster than 40 expected it. And then it just wasn't holdable. Can he claim the 2 and the yo? Same build again, grunt into Headhunters with the Farseer, but 40 switches it up. MK first. And the Soul of a Mortal coming out from YouTube. Greetings with 10 Canadian dollars. Thank you for the energy, Neo. You make an already great game even greater. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to the YouTube people. If you're watching this, give us a thumbs up to help spread the word about the stream. MK first is pretty unique, is relatively slow, but is so deadly later on. Can FoCuS not only crack happy, but also 40.
A player's forces are under attack.
So far, it's looking hella good! And the 10 gifted subs by WC3 happy. One of FoCuS's best friends. Went to his wedding in Korea and now cracks the 2,900 subs for us. Let's effing go. Let's effing go! On the road, not only to Rara Land, but also on the road to 3,000 subs. I see a happy. But as we said, it's a long series. A lot of adjustments can be made. And just because that 2 farm tech didn't work doesn't mean 40 is without chances. Early expo. Super decisive moment in the game. Every pinch of XP matters. Chain, lightning, steel. FoCuS firing from all cylinders this week. Can I have another? This one goes to the MK as well as the wolves, but level 3 prevented.
Forces are under attack.
But FoCuS knows there's an expansion coming up. I gotta charge up and do something about it. What is the question? Firelord? PC Raiders? Chainwave? Oh, 40 hammering away though. Good damage done. Exactly this timing. Right at the arrival of tier 2 is where ORC is rather weak. He actually came to our wedding in Germany, says Happy. Yeah, but didn't you go too? I mean, I know, we met in this little beach bar in Hamburg. I remember. But you didn't exchange the favor? Have the poor Korean come all the way to Germany, but not the other way around? Forced into walkers now. Spirit Link distributes the damage of these stone bolts. And what's 40's play? 6 minutes in. Super low lumber. Wee. That's way too few lumber workers. Oof, this tech is incredibly late. There's really not too many reasons for this. Maybe not the right hour yet. Usually all the Warcraft activities start in 2 hours from now. Maybe not the time of day. But still a powerful MK that can buy so much time and space. And that is... That's just brutal on these poor headhunters. 40's tech has finally started. Wolves are hungry. And it turns into a relatively even game. Ah, you couldn't go. Okay, I remember now. Ring of regen. Ring of protection. Tanky MK. Under pressure. We do have Shockwave, Scroll of the Beast, tons and tons and tons of footmen. Oh boy. Mountain King also good region. Shockwave here first, going for the Farseer immediately, trying to force the town portal, but FoCuS squeezes through and area of effect damage has been done. There's gonna be a footman slaughter. Even food though. And 2 base, 1 base. 40 wants to rotate out of footman anyway. Ideally not against the enemy hero. Raider, safe. Mountain King out of the fight. Can't reach. Oh, this army is left without the hero. Well, you gotta raise the question. What army? 40 lost everything.
Forces are under attack.
Clap now. And a scroll of healing. Yo, those were missing for sure. And here comes the counter expansion. It's done. Perfect time for a fight. Tier 2 didn't kick in yet. Footman all susceptible to AoE damage. And the new army wasn't there. I really hope these rifles aren't stuck in the base. 40 not on point today, I gotta say. Well, FoCuS certainly is. But a strong MK can still decide matches alone.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. There is an opening. Nice base build. Do you have the right tools? FoCuS. Soaking up the map. Mountain King Archmage about to level. Heal scroll, mana potion. OMG! This inventory by FoCuS. Scroll of the Beast, double heal scroll, mana stone, wand of mana stealing. Fortification is solid. And Fastia, no. Mana, no more. For now. FoCuS is doing what Carson is always asking for. Fix the farms. Big fight. Decisive fight. Heal scrolls available. Lots of consumables available. Both have 2 bases. Both crack 50 food. FoCuS is rich, by the way. Pulling back without any major losses. MK in the middle of it all where he wants to be, but he has no TP, nor an invul, nor healing. And FoCuS just claps the dwarf. Oh my god, what a disaster for 40. The blizzard hits exactly 1 wave. And FoCuS is owning. Absolute ownage. Not the 40 that we see against Happy. No, 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 no. Different matchup, different strength. Trying to get the MK back. Dashes a clap out. Got a TP. Alright. But that's all he got left, isn't it? Double kill. Still hanging on. This wasn't even too many items used by FoCuS. 1 heal scroll and the scroll of the beast and 1 charge of the wand. But it's not over yet. FoCuS knows this. The longer you stay in the fight, the better it is for the human. And Clarity's running now. Archmage will be back in no time. This is not a game that's easy to win now. No town portal. Has to get one now. FoCuS will continue these attacks relentlessly. And especially if he's forcing TPs and not using his TPs. It's super efficient. That's exactly what's happening. 40 desperate for consumables, finds the Wand of the Wind, still holds on. Unlike Sock, we don't see a tier 3. It's so funny. This entire game is going in FoCuS's favor. And 40 still has a way to win. Good point by chat before the MK dies. Was he supposed to cast him invis? Because that's exactly what's happening now. The levels are outstanding. Like, we're getting 5-5. Oh, are we? Are we not? Is one what? FoCuS. Just kill him. Just kill him. I guess he saw an opportunity here to intercept in the middle. Radar falling. He's gonna get the levels anyway. 3 heal scrolls is sustained for days. And 40 sees this doesn't fly, my man. And now we got the orange, and that's 5-5. Another defense upgrade. 40 is like almost at peak. He didn't draw a heal scroll though. How can you get levels now? You need them. Every XP point is valuable because you're facing 5 orc heroes with one of the best AoE combination in the game. And also, this Archmage is just begging for a nuke. But you gotta position him a little far forward due to Blizzard. And that is level 3 now. Reposition. Militia called. Blizzard looking good. No end snare against it. Still 5 heal scrolls in this fight. TC down to 50%. Might be a target point. Mana potion available. Drops the item. Here we go. Claps away. Shockwave. Chain lightning. Mass murder by FoCuS. Wipes out 20 food in barely a minute. 40 struggling. Facing the 0-2. Only a hero kill can save something. The clap is phenomenal. That was 3 heal scrolls now. Blizzard still available. Now he has to get out though. Big saves, but this is a 25 food lead for FoCuS. Everything is bruised. For 40, everything's dead. And the heal scrolls stolen from the left-hand side. Forty is fighting. Gets more AoE now himself. And is catching up. Does FoCuS have the time to get the HP back? This is second expo up.
Are under attack.
Photos didn't eat. Another fight. A fueled MK. 3 heal scrolls on 40 now. He made it to the shop. MK needs that invuln. Needs that invuln. Ooh. Saves it for later. But now he's under pressure. When do you see an orc with an expo advantage over a human? I guess he's trying to exchange XP to get level 5 and then own with clap? I guess that's the only way. Heal scrolls, high demand.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oopsie! Thank you for the 33 month. Bodhi was getting quite rich at 50 food. Okay, we're back. Sorry for the inconvenience, everybody. Yeah, sorry, what can I say? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We got a decider. We got a 2-0 lead for FoCuS, who came to this as the underdog. As 40 was getting quite wrecked at the end. No chance, really. And now 3 match points in a row. The turnaround has to start right here, right now. Otherwise, FoCuS is going to Dortmund again. Just like last year. And 40 is going down to the lower bracket against a Lawliot, a possible Colorful, possible Soin, possible Labby, possible Sock. We have a Farseer once again, and we move back to Archmages. This time, 4 farms. He tried the 2 farm tech. That didn't work. He tried the MK. That didn't work. So now we're at Archmage expansion. Calling in the militia early to stay on the map. And techs instead. 4 farm tech.
A town is under siege. The player's forces are under attack.
But finally, we get a push towards the human base. This is what made Sock so strong. And this... Wait, is he holding? No way. Gets the burrow. Massive deal.
A player's forces are under
Tech is obviously far behind. Dead? No way. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks.
a player's forces.
Archmage has the robe of the Magi. Great item that needs to carry him to a degree. And 40 is gonna double down on the footman usage on these burrow harasses. Ferryman, thank you for the sub, 29 month. Awesome, awesome. So, another attack possible. FoCuS can go for Stomp as a measure of damage mitigation. 40 is shocking around, trying to get the water elementals in position towards buildings just like he does in his strong matchups. And this one looks a lot better than before. You could raise the question, why not from the beginning of the series? Archmage saw that the Stomp's on cooldown. We do have another water elemental, almost 2. And FoCuS has no shop. At least he gets the shaman out. But Wyvern denied. MK and casters. If you catch the Archmage with 1 Stomp, though, he's dead. Or a Chain Lightning in that sake, but boots make it work. Oh, 1 more splash of water! And it would have been a cancel again. 1 cancel and 1 burrow, that's the result of the early game. And still bruised footman. Waiting for the Archmage to arrive. Close. Both human heroes get their stat, their main stat, and we now have a shot. And it feels like both are getting greedy for more gold. Expansion.
A player's
Oh,
forces are under attack.
on the FoCuS side, I thought. Doesn't have the lumber just yet. So might need a little more time. 40, definitely his eye on more income. And now on this big map, can FoCuS break it? Or even it out?
A player's forces are under attack.
I'd say the best 40 games so far.
Player's forces are under attack.
With quick levels, good items. FoCuS not shy of good items himself with Subi Mask. A lot of mana in general on the board here. This is the fight you want to take. We do have Clap in the middle of it all. TC as an invul still gets focused a lot. Fortitude keen on breaking this expo early. Dodges Clap with an invul potion, but there's more mana thanks to that big potion. Fossy up for grabs. Can he get a bolt out? Maybe. No, not really. Invul potion saves the dwarf. More Kodos coming in. One has eaten, the other has not. Epicenter stun. But what's there to save the TC? I feel like 40 finally picks the right recipe. Only for now. Next slow applied. First Wyvern is coming in. Archmage safe in the shadows. Fossy are out. But this army is without the heroes now. Purge is good. Archmage has no healing no more. 40, you're overcommitting, are you not? Maybe not. That Wyvern changed a bit. Can FoCuS heal in time? Oh, again that 6 save with 0 HP. And 40 on the chase of the Kodo, which is now healed. Loses 2 footmen again. On the flip side, Clap is wrecking. And now it's time to get out with a fresh TC and a healed Farsia. There was potential for FoCuS to lose this entire game right here with 1 hero kill. But he held, he saved, and that was impressive. But was it enough? Forty didn't get what he wanted. And that was the big mana potion.
The town is under siege. player's
So the
forces
Kodo on the right hand side survives because FoCuS used to heal self before. And we got a Zeppelin now to save them from here on out. FoCuS knows about the value of healing. Heal scroll twice. Heal potion twice. And we're getting our hands on more consumables and maybe the red spot. Okay then. Not too much mana. Zeppelin really good as there's so little anti-air. 40. His favorite building workshop is up. But Gyros in low numbers, easy to snipe. 2 Wyvern. Will FoCuS close it out or can 40 strike back? The AoE spells on both sides, Clap as well as Stomp. But these Wyvern just seem uncontested. And then there's finally a new source of damage in this Orc army outside of the AoE spells. Uh-oh, Archmage caught again. Chain Lightning, we're just waiting for it! Heal potion last second! He won't survive another one of these. Wants the cow, wants the steak. But I feel... Oh, FoCuS. Here's the Chain Lightning. After some healing, he does survive these. The front line is gone. The Wyvern switch seems fine, given how strong this Mountain King is getting. Is FoCuS really 3-0ing 40? Is that still the roadblock for 40, the matchup versus Orc?
A player's forces are under attack.
Good chip damage of the footy. No pressure here. The closest game between them. This match is what we wanted from them the entire series. Not FoCuS's fault that it wasn't. Renders you invulnerable against Chain Lightning. But not against Wave. Other side. Staff of Silence? Maybe? Ooh! Pendant of Mana. OMG. The combo of a Sobi Mask and a Pendant of Mana is absurd. Alright. 4 Gyros, Creepcraft.
A player's forces
Very
are
tanky
under
MK.
attack.
Orient 89, thank you very much. Rah rah rah! And speaking of rah rah rah, big attack by FoCuS. 40, if he portals here, is very much exposed to Shockwave Chain Lightning, but... The priest and the Zorks, all the casters, 40, what are you doing? FoCuS doesn't realize. Lucky, lucky break. Let's be honest here, chat.
Player's forces are under
FoCuS deserves to win this series from now, for now. Unusual mistakes in 40's play. Oh, this was a lucky break. If FoCuS realizes this, it's over. Either a direct fight at the expo or an interception. but now everything's still doable. We're getting to level 5 heroes. TC only has Stomp with a rising number of breakers. That's been an issue for a long time. Instead, we get Bats against Gyros, who will dominate Wyvern. Everybody has good solutions against the opponent. Who plays it better? Who plays the hand better? If 40 missteps, he's in the lower bracket. If FoCuS wins one more fight, he's in Dortmund. At Raraland 2024. Where to attack? Where to go? Shows his face. Just for a second. Triple heal scroll against double heal scroll. Oh, the gyros find a connection. Value Zeppelin is gone. But can he win the fight against the bats? He's trying to bait. Gets one bull. Takes out the second one. And now the Wyvern are up for grabs. Big AoE damage everywhere. TC finding the way into the backline. Can't be stopped as the bat ate the stun. TC surrounded though. Clap after. Invo potions ready. Mountain King also has an invul. He will endure this. He will survive this. The caster backline though, super exposed. Stun, Chain Lightning, but now the TC or the Farseer. What are you aiming for? What are you aiming for? Level 5, Blizzard should be intercepted in a bit. 40, are you again not getting this hero kill? Are you kidding me? And he has to get out. Chain Lightning, hold on, FoCuS. About to close out the match, but then he couldn't throw that. Chain Lightning was on cooldown. And we still have an even game. 40 is at 1600 gold. And he has to invest it now to rebuild an 80 food army. Ooh, but FoCuS feels the pressure. Only one breaker. And now we got the shockwave. Oh boy. 40, I feel like you need more heal scrolls than the 2. Next base. Clearly willing to drag this out. Archmage close to 5. Hammers away at the heroes, but there's 2 invul potions. Wonder if that's the right call still. Breaker line established. Kodo's flanking. Blizzard's finding some targets, but has to reposition immediately. Mana potion used. Do we have TPs? Yes, on both sides. Whee, that Kodo. A little bit lost there. Focus fire is good. Breaker's back. TC. Invul potion. Mountain King also threatened, but it feels like a different 40 now. It feels like there's a lot more control. Open battleground. Little obscured with these rocks left and right. Chain Lightning was just waiting for it, and Blizzard is turning into a mass murder spell. Can he finally get that TC? Not with the town portal. Focus fire on an Archmage, but not enough damage, and the priest can do that job now. 40 is taking an advantage on his last map. He did build an expo. He still doesn't have the lumber as the main bases expire. Good scouting. Usually 40's big strength. Resource management. And now he forgets the lumber. No lumber mill. The entire game. No upgrades. No masonry. This is game deciding. But alright. Easy cancel. Might go into the cost of a town portal. And now we got the lumber. And another fight. FoCuS feels the need to break 40 at the bottom left. But that exposes his back. That exposes pretty much everything. No invul potion this time. 40 checks the inventory. Kodos on the left hand side. Nice setup. Stormbolt, Clap, Blizzard. The end snares must target lock this Archmage. Otherwise, everything dies. No magic immune units for orcs. Oh, the end snare is too late. Way too late. And you can't even out the damage. OMG, FoCuS is completely losing control over this fight, over the TC, over the game. As 40 is still alive in the Rara qualifier. 2-1 on Twisted. That was... These guys are thrill seekers, everybody. 40 had the lead pretty much the entire game. But there were so many fights where I thought, is this hero FoCuS? Is it the solution? It worked. It didn't really work the majority of the time. And it was easy to lose the match there with too much commitment on heroes. But he didn't. With the right assessments. And man, if FoCuS, if he watches the replay, he will bite himself for not go after the army after that TP at the bottom left. FCAL Tower. Is the All-Star League gonna be streamed? It's on the screen, bruh. Neo Best Caster? Thank you. That is very lovely of you. But this is not about me. This is about FoCuS, this is about 40, and this is about the ticket to Rara Land. He's still trailing, but there's at least some momentum. The fights looked a lot better. The mid-game setup looked a million times better. Early Archmage. Pressure play onto Boros. That's the key. Sock showed it. Sock won against Lin that way. Skimmy, you little sweet mouse. Hello? Can FoCuS recover? Or is this one of these instances where you think, damn, he got my number now. He's making adjustments, and I don't know how to answer these adjustments. I gotta say, up until a point in the game, I feel like FoCuS played a better Twisted than 40 did. But MK5 is incredibly hard to stop. And when you're facing level 3 Blizzard and you don't have the Raiders in position, well, then that's game. What's more important now? What's going on the map or what's going on in your head? Probably a mix of both. Every creep kill matters. Both forged in the last hit battles against Happy. Who does it better? FoCuS got it! FoCuS got it! Huge move by FoCuS opens up the early game far and wide. Level 2 is kinda hard to get now, but level 3 is far away.
Players' forces are under attack.
And FoCuS is satisfied with this. No mana regeneration on 40. This is of course FoCuS's first losers pick. The last and deciding map will also be a FoCuS loser pick. At least 40 got level 2 now. This time, we gotta say, early game was a bit wonky. By 40 on map 2. 4 farm into tech was not the initial plan.
Players' forces are under attack.
But now with the level 2 and some more water elementals. FoCuS gets the shop up. Can he go shopping? Yes, that was last second and very important. Otherwise, the chip damage is eating away at your headhunters. But the shop still needs to be rebuilt. Was this enough?
A town is under siege.
I kinda doubt it. No pressure on Burrows.
A player's force
And as I say, oh, wait. FoCuS has no gold for tier 2. For the buildings, I mean. Close affair with the last hit again. And heal wards. Heal wards are so good. And it's another different strat by 40. Going back to one base rifles. It's a different one base rifles than in game 1. Where it was 2 farm tech. Here it's 3 farm tech. Catching a lot of hits on the Archmage. FoCuS trying to get him into chain lightning range, but there's no mana. But there's a Subi. FoCuS might be up against Fortitude, but he's also showing great Fortitude. As the loss on map 3 doesn't really seem to deter him at all. Playing a fine game on the Horde's home turf. The pick against Night Elf. The pick against Human. Popular in Mirror. Just against Undead, it's contested. I love that FoCuS movement. He got everything he wanted. He knows 40 is healing and trying to catch up. He needs to catch up and creeping so bad. Whoa! Easy chain lightning, wasn't it? Yes, it was. 0 XP on the MK. FoCuS plays this perfectly. Knows when to contest, where to contest. And that was easily preventable with a single Stormbolt. A bit too greedy. MK getting very tanky though, but what about the levels? Those are the issue. Bit of evasion creeping now. He knows the momentum is in Fortitude. It's in FoCuS' side. But this might be a lifesaver. Greater mana on a Mountain King. He puts the Archmage to the side. Getting level 3 now. Might be forced to get out here. Clap level 1 only. Uh-oh! Revenge with the stop. The door to Dortmund is wide open for FoCuS. Nice little potion. Keeps the TC safe. Surround. Walks out. Wasn't close. 4 units surround failing. Rifle falling against the wolf. Militia sacrificed to the horde. Big mana time. Do you want to compete? Supply is in your favor, 40. Yes, an Invul Potion. He continues to hammer away at this TC with this Invul Potion. 7 seconds safety. Level 3 opens the door with the Mountain King. Oh no. That would have been the kill here right now if he gets the TC. There's still a way back. And maybe with Brilliance Aura, there's always a way back. Stomp again. Next hammer has a... Ooh, so close. Chain lightning! 40! Stays alive with 50 HP. Catching a break here. Jesus. That could have been 40 in the lower bracket. But FoCuS, man. He must wear the biggest grin on his face right now. But this MK is almost unbeatable now. Or is it? Barely any progress on FoCuS' heroes. And the Mountain King is tanky AF. Priest did a great job healing. What about the militia time? FoCuS trying to line up a counter push. Expo is done. It's a very, very, very similar timing compared to Autumn Leaves, where 40 had to back off, where he couldn't push through. So far he's only losing an Ulcer. Can he get the trade? Portal home and win the fight. There's a lot of repair. There's a lot of damage in the human base. Call to arms used. Desperation 40. We're going for the keep. We're going for the keep. And that forces him back. Peons all down. But the expansion still stands. Clap on everything. FoCuS with 1 loss, 2 losses. And now we gotta see how fast the pendulum swings back. Heal scroll, invul, mana, all up for grabs. Grab a clarity and go. FoCuS can recover. Clock is ticking in favor of him. But only very, very, very slowly. The yellow beeline, everybody. There's 9 workers left. That should be enough. Lumber is there. Gold is more important. And I don't think FoCuS can repair in time. He didn't rebuild peons. He didn't rebuild peons. He doesn't have a TP. The better movement by 40. And the monstrous MK. And now you start thinking, How do I stop this?
A town is under siege.
A human dwarven avalanche crushing at the shores of FoCuS. And mana is plenty. Only Stomp, but it's good against rifles. 1 kills, 2 kills. Another bolt. Not enough. Advantage 40. Going into double sanctum. Going into breakers. And red spots now. FoCuS wants a brilliance aura. 41's movement speed. Okay, FoCuS gets the movement speed. Not bad either. Should have grabbed the others. 40's item rather useless. FoCuS's chances still alive.
Player's forces are under attack.
WC3 happy. Do you still have nails left? Because it's quite a nail biter here. Especially when you're rooting for FoCuS. He still scales. He can go into Blizzard. Next item available in a minute. Double invul, invis potion, double heal scroll. Movement speed is absurd now for FoCuS. And 40 must realize TC isn't with the army. Oh, he doesn't realize what an opener this is! Breaker's out of position! Get out of here! Trying to get a counter kill! Saves on both sides. Now you can get rid of that Brilliance Aura. Extra influx, double mana potion. No Tome of Retraining. Only 1 heal scroll. Is that enough?
Forces are under attack.
FoCuS Expo, 2/3. And he's turning a blind eye on this. No scouts roam. Is it time? No. No Tome of Training at all. I mean, maybe it makes sense because there's no casters. And especially against expansions, Invis Water Elementals could do wonders. We go again. For that timing, and FoCuS has to abandon this. Was his Northern Isles life on the line with this expo? At least he got the resource back. Map's empty. .40 supply lead. Not looking for an expo. Might be looking for a fight. Got the gold for a Tome of Retraining. Or expanding now with the position he got. If he closes this door, it's going to be impossible for FoCuS to go through. Skimmy with the gifts up to Starbuck. Heck yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2,912. 3K are getting more and more realistic. FoCuS Expo again. 40 must know now. If he covers this spot and this spot with scouts,
player's forces are under attack.
40 is building a bigger and bigger army. FoCuS trying to follow. 700 gold. Consumables are plentiful. This is the push. This is the push to force game 5. It's a bit odd movement, by the way. Oh, water elementals. Okay. Can we get the breakers up front? 40 trying to seize the initiative. 8 supply lead. Hero levels are similar, but that TC might level up to 5. But then it's only Stomp. Breakers gotta stop that cow. So far, the setup looking fine. Chain Lightning hitting hard. Forces heal scrolls already. Can FoCuS do it? Can FoCuS go to Dortmund here? He gotta break the dwarf. Mana potion. There's another one. TC at 50%. Invo potion already. And 40 is facing level 5 cow now. Breakers move to the side. FoCuS's army is so hurt. The heal scrolls are gone. He's trying so hard to get a Hail Mary in here, but this just tickle damage. The spells, the necessary ones, aren't there yet, aren't online yet. And that Mountain King is dashing away. Stormbolt, here we go. Cow down. FoCuS as well. 2-2. We go full distance in the decider to Rara Land. Dortmund is one map away. One map for both. What a series. If you watched only the first 2 games, you would have booked the tickets for FoCuS already. Seoul, Düsseldorf, Düsseldorf, Seoul. But 40 is a fighter. And he claws it back. And he ties it up. That was gnarly. The early game for FoCuS was so good. But it was decided by 40's push towards the base. The second base. And FoCuS didn't do enough damage in 40's base. And yeah, there was no shockwave there, eh? At some point you gotta retrain. What a banger of a series. I had no doubt that FoCuS closes out the series after map 2. 40 looked almost hopeless. 2 farm tech, horrible. Mountain King, horrible. And then the sock way, kind of. The sock early game way. The push towards the human base is a must in this matchup. We're all set. One map. In 20 minutes. I guess. We have the decision who the first confirmed player for Rara Land 2024 is. Who's gonna compete in the Being Esports World Series? Who's coming out on top? with a high seed into the tournament. 40 or FoCuS. If you do any nameplates, the FO is set. But who is more fortunate now? And who got the better nerves? Usually, I'd credit both for not getting nervous. FoCuS upper left hand side, winner of the first 2 maps. 40 bottom right hand side, winner of the last 2 maps. The momentum is clearly in favor of Fortitude. But if he does any shenanigans, this might backfire fast and hard. We stick with an Archmage. We stick with Farseer Grunt Headhunter. How expensive will the plane ticket be? Around 1,000. Hoping for discounts, fingers crossed. Ideally, we would like both of the players at the LAN event. And there is a chance for that, as there is a lower bracket for both of them. Archmage starts with a ring, Farseer starts with a ring. Different rings, but hey, it's rings. But I heard if FoCuS wins, then WC3 Al Happy is paying for it, right? That's what the gifted subs were for. Both are happy slayers. Both have shown that they can compete with the Emperor. What's 40's plan? 4 farms. Expansion bottom left, but FoCuS scouts it out. Important. Very important. So this is now similar to the Twisted Meadows play. Fortitude trying to expand. FoCuS figures it out, harasses, makes an expansion more or less impossible, and 40 switches gears, goes for defend, and positions himself in an aggressive spot. Oh wait! Sick Chain Lightning. He's creeping at the right hand side. He's trying to get level 3, but that doesn't work. Needs a bigger spot for that. Archmage heard already. Expansion or not. Fortitude does a good job in keeping FoCuS busy at his own side of the map. Not going for burrows just yet.
Players' forces are under attack.
But he pulls back the workers. FoCuS is far, far, far ahead in tech. And the Grunt scouted this out. Shout out to the people yesterday who said every orc always goes for spikes. Second water elemental. Only level 1. Grunts and headhunters on the other side will elevating some pressure off of FoCuS now, because 40 just can't expand. He's an entire tech behind. This is a great solution. And a great position to be in. Burrow didn't fall. There's still mana for at least one tier 2 building. Mana, lumber. Wow. A bit of a downside. FoCuS was forced to build the shop in the back. That will expose one of his tier 2 buildings. But until then, he should be fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Fortitude is slowed down by 2 minutes. He is catching up just by presence. FoCuS can't build his tier 2. Forty has almost nothing. But here's level 3. And soon another Water Elemental. Both trying to find holes in the defense. A lot far up north. Is there a chance? Gets the cancel. Water Elemental is here. This should be enough. That's number 1. Oh. Oh. Oh, so close. 40 with just 1 attack. Evens out the tech advantage. Except the second hero, that is.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now it's the arms race again. Delay on 40's side, round about 40 seconds, I'd say. Currently, Water Elemental level 2 is a power spike unlike any other in Warcraft 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Archmage saw, I'm a bit late for the tier 2 buildings now. Let's poke holes into these heroes. Let's force some heal cells. Same for FoCuS. Constantly attacking this Archmage, hoping for some crits. Oh, dangerous, dangerous Archmage. If there's a stomp, he might just be dead. Sweet delay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gets it eventually. Mountain King level 2. Only a level behind. Unfortunate items for 40. And FoCuS is still ahead at this point. Shop control. Close to level 3-3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very early TC invis. Very, very early. You wouldn't expect that necessarily. He saw the Archmage was far ahead. Boom, baby. Okay. 40 trying to clean this up. Reinforcements immediately. Dwarf has clapped. There we go. Is this the fight for Rara already? 40. The forces aren't here just yet. Trying to call more militia. So expensive. FoCuS has to back up though. He feeds level 3 to the dwarf. And this Farseer might just get arrested here. Clap 2, everything stormed. A Kingdom 4 heal scroll, Chain Lightning. Might get a kill with 8 units. Raider down. Grunt down, nice targeting by 40. And both, oh my god, both are losing so much. Fierce, fierce, fierce fights now. And again, FoCuS taking this fight to cover for an expo. All out aggression. Mountain King. 16 armor. No blocker line. Is this a TP? Oh, not sure. Yeah, has to. Has to be. Sweet! Sweet! Storm Chain Lightning by FoCuS. Dashes out one clap. If that's two, they're all dead. But the Stomp landed perfectly. Where's the momentum? Where is 40's momentum? This was 2 rifles down. He doesn't have the punch, the necessary one. But he has a dwarf. One dwarf to rule them all. And 40 is committed. New militia. No TP, no invuln, no heal scroll. We do have those on FoCuS. Whoever wins this travels to Germany for the biggest LAN competition there is.
A player's forces are under attack.
MK vs TC, round 20. Eats up this entire clap. FoCuS shows respect to Tor Rune Totem, as he should. What Elemental's here? This expansion didn't pay off yet. I love the shop. Remo loves the shop.
A town is under siege.
Items up at the merchant. Every misstep is now lower bracket. Every successful fight is LAN tournament. Off we go. Speed scroller engagement. Oh, nice dodge on the clap mostly. This was probably as good as it gets. Now, stutter stepping, FoCuS fire. Going for the Archmage. FoCuS realizing there's nothing to save him here. This potion was just used barely before the fight. If the Archmage falls, and he is, there's no Brilliance Aura anymore. This is not game over yet, but we're getting there. Heal scroll number 1 used. And now you need the mana reg. There is gold. There is mana potions. Clarity. Wand of mana stealing used as well. The dwarf has to be in the front. He's the ultimate end boss. Archmage from the tavern should be back soon, but 40 falls back. And FoCuS can finally mine a bit here. But we've seen it on Northern Isles. Just because you defend once doesn't mean he'll hold the next time. Invo Potion Archmage now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Check. Creep still there. Missing a front line. No breakers. Invis MK is coming. What's he looking for? No Invo Potion here. Double mana. Shout out mods for pausing the ads. This is again a decisive fight. FoCuS looking better and better. 10 supply lead. The combo connects. And one of the strongest orcs in the entire world might be punching his ticket here. Double level 4 on 40. Again, stutter stepping, but it's so hard. Stormbolt right before the clap. Doesn't split against it though. Next chance. He got his eyes on the cow, but the healing is ready with that last heal scroll. MK, no mana potion. Stormbolt, right click, TC down. But at what cost? At what cost? Rifles falling left and right. Raiders falling left and right. The Brilliance Aura again. The Mountain King, the carries. He's inches away from another Stormbolt. Every Stormbolt is a kill, but same can be said about the Chain Lightning. Headhunter's falling. Caster's falling. No TP on that Farseer level 5, though. Neck and neck fight. Shaman falling with that. More longevity for the Water Elementals if he ever gets another one. Neck and neck. FoCuS has 1,000 gold. Doesn't use it. Where's the macro? Not there yet. He's looking for a retreat. Uses another one. 4,500 gold. And recovery. Tavern Revive TC. And FoCuS still mining here. One sapper would be enough. No Blizzard, just clap. TC needs mana ASAP. Invo potion, heal scroll up. Shop control by FoCuS, extraordinary. No TP on 40's side. He's doing damage to the economy, but FoCuS has a little bit of time. A little bit of time? Not enough time? Expo down! Is it? It is! Okay, if 40 survives now, this is game. OMG. Can FoCuS's Stomp Wave combo, Stomp Chain Lightning combo do it? Or is it Brilliance Aura Clap? Clap looking strong, hella strong. But FoCuS is holding on to that one heal potion he got. Taking out the priest to get rid of the Dispel to let then the wolves rain. But we're waiting for the next hammer. That was the necessary healing. Stormbolt up and ready. What's the target? 2 kills possible. Double level 5 with 3 more kills. He can't retreat with all these rifles. It's just down to the heroes, really. And the TC is not really close to 5. Brilliance Aura 3? No! We're going Water Tauren. And that might be the right call. 5 seconds on the Invul Potion. Shaman down. No Dispel. Priest trying to save himself. Always a little bit of healing on this TC, and he keeps him safe. Oh my god. Both want it so bad. After every fight so far, we said, yes, yes, but FoCuS got the Expo. But this time, FoCuS doesn't have the Expo, because he didn't repair it. And now, again, I raise the question, how do you stop the dwarf? The duality of Twitch chat. Starbucks saying, looks like 40 got it. The next person says, give the ticket to FoCuS already. This not over yet. But with that mana potion and that Brilliance Aura, I got serious doubts. 2 more kills for 40. In this series has seen the depth of hell.
The player's forces are under attack.
And he will again if he makes it to Dortmund. But he clawed his way out. Backstab. No TP, no invul, no heal scroll, no supply lead anymore. I don't think you stop the momentum here. There is the speed scroll, alright, but that's about it. Stomp, massive hit on that Stomp. Heal scroll is at the ready. Invul potion on an Archmage to not get sniped. And that is it! GG! The King of Dubai is trying to conquer Dortmund after being down 0-2 In this series, Fortitude is coming to Raraland, the first ever Chinese player to come to a Back to Warcraft event. They didn't come to the DreamHack finals. They missed out on Rara 1 and Rara 2. But fingers crossed that everything with the visa works out as planned. And then we got a showdown. Happy versus 40 on LAN in front of a crowd is a possibility, everybody.